Hello everyone! It's been quite a while since I've done one of these. If you saw my video like, I don't know, like 6 months ago probably at this point, you know that I essentially decided to drop most of my collections. Basically everyone except IU and Taeyeon, I think is what I said. That's still mostly true. I amended it a little bit. Maybe I'll get into that later. Who knows what I'm gonna ramble about over the course of this video, but for now I'm up to date with Tan and what I collect for her. But I do have a ton of IU stuff that I've been putting off storing because I knew I wanted to rearrange my IU collection, and I finally did it. I'm not gonna be able to show you the whole collection in this video because my next video will be like an updated IU collection where you can see everything and every single thing that I have, but I think I am going to touch like every binder as I'm storing. I mean, there's like a lot of cards here. There's like cards here. So I think I'm going to touch every binder anyway. So I'll get to explain like how I reorganize things. But yeah, with that, I guess I'll just get into it. All right. So before I get into what I've done, let me explain how I used to store things. So previously I stored every single IU item that I had strictly chronologically in order of release date, or like announcement of the merch date, I guess. And that was up to like 5 of these. I think these are 1.5-inch binders. I had bigger binders, like a larger spine size, but they were kind of unwieldy because they get so heavy, so I switched to these 1.5-inch ones. But anyway, I decided to rearrange it because I wasn't satisfied with the way things flowed in the binder and like how flipping through them was, and also with like in terms of like the priorities of items that I collect, I didn't really like that it was mixed. You'll see in a second. First things first, I made a separate binder just for season's greetings. Yeah, and what's funny is like it's like already, I don't even know if you can tell, but it's like already completely full. So I rearrange these binders and then I literally already have to buy a new binder for her next season's greeting. Okay, so all that to say, I do have stuff to store in this because it's been so long since I've done this that I have some stuff from her 2023 season's greetings. And I think that means that I am like, if I remember correctly, that I have all of her season's greetings stuff from forever. Okay. I don't know why I partially stored this. Okay, so let me explain. So I had originally stored the large items because they were for her 2023 season's greetings, because I was afraid I was going to damage them if I just like had them out. It's like hard to keep them in a box because they're so big. So I went ahead and stored those like off camera. So there's like originally the photo cards, the 5 main photo cards came in this. And there's this ticket. I don't like this is stored by itself like this, but I don't know what else to do with it. And then the 5 photo cards from that. And then there's like this big folded poster. This is all folded up. But I have these other 2 photo cards. I have these. And if I'm trying to remember, like, are these like the bonus photo cards because it was late or something? Lately, like a lot of the times when EDOM has like a merch release, it ends up being like it ends up shipping late, and then they end up including like a bonus photo card to make up for it. But I don't want to put this on a separate page because it's still part of the season's greetings, so I think I'll just rearrange this. Yeah, I'll just make this maybe like a 7 pattern. Who knows? I might rearrange this later. I'm honestly going to do more rearranging and like improving of things before. I don't like that. Sorry. See, you know what? I'm just going to change it now because I already don't like it. But I'm going to do some more rearranging stuff before I show the collection. Some of which I'll explain later. Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to move to like improve this and make it like really aesthetic and cute. Because I'm considering, one of the things I'm considering is that there's like, I mean, there's so much stuff and it's so complicated to remember all of it. I mean, I have like really extensive like notes on my computer, which by the way, I am working, you know what, I'll come back to that. Anyway, but it might be nice to like actually have labels in here so that I know what things are as I'm flipping through it. I don't know. Do you think that would be helpful? The problem is that I don't want it to look not cute. That's like kind of more important to me in a way. I don't even know if I like this. Whatever, I'll fix it later. That's the Season's Greetings binder. All right, next, the other pink binder, I have 2 pink binders and 3 lavender ones, is a separate binder for all of her like CF or like brand partnership items. I generally consider these lower priority in the first place. I don't like them as much. I don't really care about them as much because they're not like, I mean, they're official in terms of like they're an official partnership between her and the brand, but they're not like officially released by her company or like her previous company or whatever. So I just like I don't know, I don't care about it as much. That's kind of how I feel about that. So I thought, you know what, I'll just segregate them, make them a whole separate one. This one also now is like basically completely full. So I'll need another one of these soon as well. But let's see, and I do think I have a decent amount of things to add to this. I'll explain how I organize it because it's organized, I mean, in general, all my binders are still like chronological by release date, but I kind of did something a little different with this one. So the first thing I have is I do have 2 more My Chew cards. I'm so close to the end and these last ones are so hard to find. I ended up, for these ones, this sucks, I ended up having to buy like a big set of like 8 cards, which I had all of them except for these 2. I don't hate doing that with My Chew cards specifically, just because these are so old. A lot of the ones that I have are even in like not great condition or they're like kind of dirty. So if I can get a duplicate and it ends up being like in better condition than the one I have, then I can like swap it out. But that's not always the case. And in general, like I wish I could just buy them individually. And I had seen this set for sale for ages and was like putting it off, but I finally did it because I'm getting desperate. The other thing I want to mention before I store these is, so you see how these are like, I still don't have this one by the way. You see how these are like, I don't know, they just like flop around in there. I put this so that like you can't see that they're not aligned with the one on the other side, but I don't know, they just like slide around and it kind of drives me crazy. I bought these. Actually, I got 2. I got a bigger size as well. But they're just like little plastic things that are like adhesive on one side, and I can put it on this paper and then slide the corner in. So it's like a little frame that holds it in place. And the plastic is like polypropylene, so the same thing that photocard sleeves are made of. So I am gonna try and do that before I do my IU collection, because I really want it to like look nice for the updated collection video. It's been like, what, a couple years? I think it's been a couple years since I did the last one. I do have one of these. I have this one where she's holding the present. So that goes here. So won't that look nicer when there's like the corners so they all stay in the center of the frame like that? Still don't have this one. And then I have one more of these. And I think I meant for this one to go here. I honestly don't remember. I don't want to pull up my template right now. All right. Mostly done. Mostly done. Still don't have this last one. I might just have to like flip straight through this because I don't even remember what I don't have. Oh, I forgot to explain how I organize this. I like started to explain and then I got distracted by storing my Chew cards. So rather than store these, strictly speaking, like chronologically by the date that the item is released, because with these like CF cards, like some of these early ones, you know, there's like a ton of them, or there's like, you know, there's like a full set that gets like released at the same time. That makes sense, because if I'm storing those chronologically, then they'll all go together and they'll fill up most of a page. There's not a lot of wasted space. But a lot of these brand partnerships that she does these days, they'll do like a gift with purchase promotion where they just release like one photo card as a gift with purchase. And then 3 months later, they'll do another one that has a different photo card. And if I was storing those chronologically, sometimes they like mix up, the brands mix up, and I don't want to store ones from different brands on the same page just to like fill out the page. I don't know. It's just not organized. So with these, what I decided to do instead was store them chronologically by the date that her partnership with that brand began. So the source for this I mainly used, I think, was like NamuWiki, which is like a similar, it's like a Wikipedia kind of thing, but Korean. That's like the main source I used because they have they had it in like good list form with like the beginning date and end date. And I think I had to look at like another source to like fill in some gaps. I don't think it was perfectly comprehensive, but it got me most of the way there. So when I show this in my collection video, I'll say like the year dates, you know, like, oh, this partnership was from this year to this year. And then the earliest year is what I store by. I hope that made like sense at all. Hopefully it'll make more sense when I explain it in the collection video. For this page, I do have another T-Money card. Now, with this, I don't understand how T-Money cards work. I mean, I understand how transit cards work. Like I live in a city. I also have a transit card. But when it comes to like the images on them, because like where I live, all the cards, they're just blue. You don't get to like customize them. They just look the way that they look. With these, are these a thing where it's like there are just certain ones released, and sometimes there's ones that are partners with a brand, so maybe it'll partner with like Sanrio and it'll release one with like Gudetama on it or something, you know? Or is it a thing where you can do like a special order and get your own image on it? Because I feel like I've heard of that before, like, oh, you can like special order, like in other places anyway. I don't know if that's the case or not with T-Money. I've been meaning to look it up, but honestly, it's just like so low priority, you know, because I don't like care about the CF cards as much. So if you know, or if you have a link that explains it, drop it in the comments. Hit me with that link. That'll help me. I'll look it up someday. I swear I'll look it up. I just haven't done it yet. I'm moving these around because I still want them to be chronological, like within the page. And this one is clearly more recent than these. I don't know. Samsung. Oh, wait. Oh, well, look at that. Man, I'm glad I did this a while ago with this binder specifically. I'm glad I did that because I had already forgotten all this stuff. So I have some more Sony stuff. I truly can't remember when this was released. I've seen these for sale for ages, and I don't even remember why I finally got them, but they're just like metal bookmarks, you know, but because they're meant to be bookmarks, they're thin enough that I'm not worried about storing them in here. They're not too heavy. And then I have this sticker. A lot of the stuff that I have for her now, like in terms of larger inclusions, comes from merch that was like given away at her Golden Hour concert, her most recent concert that she did. Did I ever get to tell you guys the story about why I didn't get to go to that concert? It's been so long since I posted that I can't remember if I told that story in a video already, but it's very sad. I'm gonna assume I already told you and not just tell it again. But I think this was from there, but I'm just assuming that because so much of the stuff I have is from that. Because like when, this is true at her Love Poem concert, the previous concert, pre-COVID as well. A lot of times like the brands that she has partnerships with will have like booths at her concert where they like give away free IU swag that's like tied to the brand. I think that might be what this is from, but I don't remember. I'll look it up and fix how that's stored someday. Okay, Chamiso, Katie Pharma. This one I do have more. And I'm pretty certain this is from the recent concert. They had a little sticker set. So this is the same company that did these photo cards a long time ago. This is the first thing that I've seen with them in so long. I honestly didn't even know that she was still had a partnership with them. But it makes sense that a pharmaceutical company isn't releasing like photo cards all the time, to be honest. All right, what next? Ghana chocolate. Oh, C&P I definitely have. And with this, I think I didn't even prep for this. Oh boy. I have more photo cards than I have room for. So this is what I was talking about kind of with like there being like gift with purchase things where they release like one photo card but they're like months apart. I think I have these stored roughly chronologically. Maybe I don't. Actually, I might have rearranged it so that the pictures go together. I don't even remember. But it's like roughly chronologically. And I would end up having like 2 of these all alone on a page. Or like 1 alone on a page. So it's just much better to do it this way since I don't care about these anyway. I don't want a whole dedicated page in my binder for cards that I don't care about as much anyway. And as for why, these really are 2 different cards. The backs are different. They just use the same photo. So sad. I have these 2. Right? And the recent ones that I wanted to keep these 2 together because they're the same front photo, but all these old ones are like normal photo cards. And this one and these 2 are like lucky draws. They're like hard plastic. So maybe it would make sense to have all these together and then these 3 on their own page. I mean, for lack of anything better to do. I'm gonna edit out that rearranging because there was like a siren going the whole time. It makes sense that these 2 should be together because they're the same product. Okay, so this is the page that's like normal photo cards. No, it's bad. Whatever, I'll fix it later. I'll fix it before the collection video. Here's another thing that's gone wrong because I'm just like getting everything wrong lately with this because I haven't done it in a while. I'm out of practice. I think I bought the wrong, either the brand that I buy these sleeves from changed their size or I bought the wrong ones because look how much smaller these are. This is wrong. This is bad. So that's another thing I'm gonna have to fix later. Anyway. Oh, I put it upside down. Heaven help me. I'm so out of practice, I'm like really paranoid that I'm like not filming right now. Yeah, these feel a lot tighter. This is all wrong. Very odd. Very odd. This whole situation is gonna get rearranged later because it's not right. All right, Giustina, the jewelry brand. I do have a couple postcards. These, I've seen these like sold around for ages, and again, low priorities, haven't gotten them. There's more of them obviously because they go together like this to make a photo, and I will worry about putting them in the right order when I come across the other 2, you know? For now, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna put them both at the top. All right. Oh, there's a photo card. Oh, I forgot. There are a lot more of these for the record. This is like a lenticular. Here we go. There are definitely a lot more of these. I'm not even fully sure how many. I haven't done the research to like even build like a wish list for them. Oh, that reminds me. The thing I was gonna say earlier. What I was gonna say earlier is that I'm working on templates for IU. The ones that I made a long time ago are, for the record, partially wrong. I've got things on there that aren't photo cards, and I've got stuff that's missing, and there's been a lot released since then, and I've like totally redone the design. The design part is already done. I just need to like scan and take photos of photo cards and arrange everything in Photoshop. But like the design work of like choosing the colors and choosing the layout that the templates are gonna have, that's already done. And they're very cute. Okay, I did a really good job, but you'll see that. Maybe I'll make a video about it when I release them. I'll think about it. Because I'm not a Photoshop expert, and I just know that I'm gonna get roasted for the hacky, weird way that I have done things. This is another thing that I'm happy about now that like I've rearranged things to like go together, is that all these darn pizza cards can be on the same page instead of on 3 separate pages. Okay, now for Black Yak. This isn't gonna look good because those 2 go together and this one doesn't, but I do want to keep them in order. So for this company, there's another photo card, and I think there's a large inclusion. Yes, there is. We have this postcard, and I'll put stuff behind this later. Oh, another Pepsi photo card. This is still such a betrayal. I'm a Coke girl for life. I kind of worry that there are more Pepsi cards. I don't pay that much attention to them. But I prefer to stay on top of them if I can, because like, especially with stuff like this, it's way easier to stay on top of it as it's coming out than to like fix it later. I also know that I haven't done a life updating. It's because I'm trying so hard to remember where everything goes in here that it's very difficult. I honestly have more like large inclusions. Like I've got these like Pepsi things that were released, that again were given out at her concert, and I'm gonna store these later. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. And then I've got some more like movie stuff. And there's one partnership that I haven't prepped for, and that's this like bank that she's doing stuff with now. I don't actually know when that started, so I don't know where this goes in here. I'm including movie stuff with the CF stuff because I don't care about it that much either. In any case, I'm considering that done for this. There's still like large inclusions that I have to store, but I don't want to deal with it right now. And I'm bored of the CF stuff. I want to get to the good stuff, which is all of these like really cool event and merch cards that I have. And then we can chit chat more. Now we can get into the main IU binders. I have 3 of these currently, these lavender ones, because purple's her color, of course. And this is gonna be like official merchandise, things that were released at like concerts and events, album photo cards, yada, yada, yada. I kind of immediately break that rule with the first item in here because I said that I was gonna put like movie and TV show stuff in the other binder, but okay, listen, like promo stuff. But I wanted to keep all the Dream High stuff together because these were like, they weren't pre-order. These were like store benefits or something, or like first price benefits or whatever for like the Dream High OST in Japan. And I want to keep all the rest of the Dream High stuff with it, including the merch. Yes, I do have another Dream High card. And I have a breakthrough with these, which I'm going to explain. So, for the longest time, I've been like trying to, and again, with the stuff I was talking about with like working on the templates for her right now, I've been like trying to catalog all her photo cards, get like decent quality scans and photos of them, including of ones that I don't have. And with these Dream High 10 case photo cards, which are some of like the earliest, I think they are the earliest photo card sized items that she has. It comes in I have one right here, one sec. They come in this 10 case, right? And the back like really doesn't give any information. It just says that they're Dream High photo cards. And the problem that I had with these came out in 2011, okay? So, what, 12 years ago? Good Lord. I was in high school in 2011. There is not like any photo online of like all of these cards. So I wasn't sure in the first place how many of them IU is in, because some of them, like if I just open this is a set that I bought recently. I've bought like 4 sets of these over the years, but right, like there's like ones that IU is not in, the other actors are in. And I was getting confused because this time, supposedly it has 44 photo cards. That's how many are in a full set when you buy this 10 case. And if I had thought about that and then thought about how many cards I have with IU in them for 2 seconds, I would have been like, there's something wrong there. Because I had been assuming that there were 44 possible cards total, okay? And I was like, I must be almost done with IU's cards. But I didn't think about the numbers, because if I did, it would not, she's definitely not in a quarter of the photo cards period. Maybe including group ones, but like, that doesn't seem right. And if I had thought about that, I would have realized something was wrong. But what finally made me think about it was that I bought this set, which someone said, the person I bought it from said that it was a full set of 44 cards. And it's true, there are 44 cards in here. But there are cards that I have that are not in here. And there's even like a card that I've seen a picture of, but I don't have, and is also not in here. And that's when I realized that it must be 44 cards out of a total set. And I felt so dumb for not realizing that before. And it doesn't say it on the back. It doesn't say it on any of the packaging. So I had to go like looking online and hunting. And most of the information that's online for when this was released still is like not, it's just like news articles saying like, oh, Dream High is releasing merch, but it doesn't have the full merch photos. And I knew that I had seen them a long time ago. Anyway, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I'll put the photo on screen. I found the full merch detailing on a website that like it doesn't clear it, they're out of stock listings. They like leave out of stock listings up. So it turns out that there are 75 possible cards. 75. How many of those are you in? I have no idea. I have no idea at all. But as I said before, I've bought like 3 or 4. This is the first one I've bought that is like claims to be that is a full set as purchased. But I also have a couple like partial sets that have like 30 or so cards in them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through these sets that I have and see how many unique cards I have in my possession. And that will tell me, because no one else has this online, that will tell me if there are still more IU cards out there that I just haven't found, and I should still keep trying to buy partial sets and find them, or I've got all 75 possible cards and, you know, I'm done. Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to know whether I'm done or not. So I'll update you on how that goes. In the meantime, I do have great news, which is that the one card in this set that I didn't own already, there's only one card in this set I didn't own already, but it's the hologram card. I don't know if you can see, I didn't even know, I didn't pay attention to like the news articles that I had seen before, but I went and looked at them today. And they do say that out of all the 75 cards, you can get one holo card. And this is it. Can you see? I'm so excited that out of all the cards that I'm missing that were in this set, that it's this one, because that would stress me out to try and find this. I can't believe that that's the one I got here. So that is a relief. I'm gonna rearrange these, don't worry, because I can't put it on the group page because it's full. But I'm so pleased about this. It takes the sting off of finding out that there are 75 cards total and not 44, and that I have to do a bunch of work to try and find out if I'm still missing any. Okay, the next thing I have is really exciting, but it's in the second binder. It feels so weird to be filming again. How have you guys been? It's been so long. I feel really out of practice, and also like I don't know how to ramble like I used to. There's like things I want to tell you about, but like because I have so much to say about the cards in this particular video, it's like I just don't know where to begin. Don't know where to begin. This is exciting though. I'm not fully completing these. However, I almost am. So these are her UAENA Zone photo cards from her Love Poem concert in 2019. So for this Korean concert tour, at each location and like at each date at that location, there was a different photo card that you could like win from like this raffle thing or whatever. There's like, I don't think it was a raffle, but it was like a UAENA Zone thing you can go to and get like freebie related to the date. Anyway, I have all these except one now. So first, and these are, the reason this one is here is because I do have them in order by the date that the concert happened. So these two, I think, I'll definitely get it right when I do my collection video. These are, I think, Gwangju, like Saturday, Sunday. And then I have, and again, I know these last two are Seoul, Saturday, Sunday. I think this is like Incheon, Busan, but whatever. I have this one. This is the one I'm missing. So hopefully I can find that soon. Although this really encourages me. I'd kind of been putting off buying these. And then now that I've like bitten the bullet a little bit and gotten most of them, I'm really encouraged to like finish them, because it feels, when you only have one, it doesn't feel very attainable, but when you only need one, it feels a lot better. Okay. Yay! This is before she had like good photo card design, frankly. And as for the backs being different, they're just like that. The Seoul ones are different. I don't know why. But I've seen that consistently across multiple sellers, multiple places online. They just are. And it's very, graphic design is my passion, you know? Like, what is this? It looks like, what is this font? It's hideous. Whatever. I think that's actually everything in this binder. This binder might even be, well, I don't want to say it's complete. We'll find out in the collection video. All right, the last one. And you can see this one's got a lot of space in it because it's the most recent one. I have a lot for this because she's released a lot of merch lately. I honestly like it though. I'm not mad about it. It's been so long since I've stored things that I feel like one of the last things I did on this channel was like her 5th gen fan kit. And now we have our 6th gen one. But before we get to that, oh, you can see there's stuff that I stored. You'll see it in a bit, don't worry. Before the 5th generation of the fan club ended, there was like a 5th gen merch sale. If you were like registered as like a 5th gen fan, you could buy it. And one of the things was, you know what, I have them. These cute little photo frames. So, or like photo card frames. You can like put a photo card in them, like, or any photo really, but they're just like, they're cute. I think they're adorable. I wouldn't store like a expensive photo card in there long term just because of the material it's made out of, but I might put like a little Polaroids in there. I think it'd be adorable. But those came with these 2 photo cards in them. And these 5th gen little raccoon guy, or badger? I don't know, but he's cute. And then also with that merch, that has to be by itself because the next thing is there was another 10 case photo card set. So there are 10 photo cards. I don't know how I'm gonna store these. I really want this one to be in the middle because I think it's so cute. No, that looks unbalanced. It can't be that way. All right, that is all these. I don't know how I feel about that arrangement, but maybe I'll change it later. And now we get into her golden hour concert stuff. So I already stored this, but these are the photo cards that were given out at her concert on each date. I think they came in these little packs because I have 2 of them, so that would make sense that they came with these, but each day had a sticker and a card, and these are so cute. These were like the thing that I like rushed to secure immediately after the concert because, I mean, these are only going to get harder to find and more expensive as time goes on, but also I think they're very, very cute. And they're, again, these are like kind of lucky draw style. They're like hard plastic, rigid PVC type photo cards. Then we have the Golden Hour concert merch. So this was sold at the concerts and then also in a limited sale after the concert for like the leftovers. So we've got the 10 case set, and then there was like a little cute photo book and stuff like that as well. This is annoying. This is so annoying. I know I said earlier I don't like having like 1 or 2 cards alone on a page, but listen, I'm committed. I'm committed to it being chronological, and I don't want to like mix things. I don't know why I'm like trying to justify it because it doesn't matter either way. But she released New Year's merch as well, and most of it did not. There's only 1 photo card that came with all the merch. There was like a little, I don't have it. I was looking around to see if I had it since I have so much stuff. I'm so disorganized that I have like a ton of stuff within arm's reach of me. There was like a little keychain and it came with this photo card. I think the back of this is very cute. I love the colors. I love the 4-leaf clovers, the luck. I think it's really adorable. So there's the New Year's merch. Then she randomly released another piece of merch, which was a Sonic ring. So if you've ever seen like those people that do like if you've ever seen those things where it's like a waveform and then you use a thing to play it and it like plays a sound, it's like that, but it's on a ring. And it came with a ton of photo cards. It came with loads. So I did get that ring. It's a little small, and I don't know if it's just that it fits, but it's a little smaller than I would have expected. And I don't know if it's just that my fingers are like bigger than the last time I measured my ring size, or if like the sizes are a little bit different. If I like translated the sizes wrong because it wasn't in like US ring sizes. Who knows? But in any case, it came with like this little card. It's got a message on it and an envelope, and I just decided to go ahead and include these with here because where else am I gonna put them? God, I'm so sunburnt. You can't see it because I'm wearing long sleeves, but I went to like a train event yesterday. There was like this big event to like celebrate. Do I have the right number? Yeah, 6. It was like a big event to celebrate our trains switching to electric. This is cute, don't you think? Anyway, there's like this big event to like celebrate our trains, like us getting new electric trains, because up to now they've been, I think, like diesel. Because this is America and we have ancient public transportation. I want this one to be in the middle. No, I don't. I can't decide anything. And I put on sunscreen. I did put on sunscreen, I swear. But it did not save me. And I'm very sunburnt. I was surprised. I went because I like trains and I thought it would be fun. And the turnout was crazy. It was like very, very busy. All this for some trains. I'm so scattered. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know if that makes sense. Maybe, yeah, whatever. There's the Sonic ring. You know what I just remembered? They came in an order. They came in an order that had a message. And then this was the bonus one because it was late shipping. And I was gonna store them in that order and I just totally messed it up. No. Here I am chattering on about freaking trains, which none of y'all care about. None of y'all care about trains. And I'm just casually messing up the whole system I had organized. The good news is that I showed them in this video, so I can watch back the footage later and fix my mistake. But now that I've made this mistake and I'm bitter about it, you're gonna have to listen to about trains more, okay? Deal with it. One of the things I got, look at this. It's a little cow train. Isn't that adorable? You know that that's cute. And then I got this cute sticker. This artist did like all these he did like a series of little cow train posters with like San Francisco and stuff in the background. And I might buy one for my wall. Frame it and put on my wall. I'm not kidding. I think it's really cute. That's all the train talk I'll subject you to. But it was a lot of fun. And I coerced some coworkers into going with me. The last item I have to store is her 6th gen fan kit. Yeah, we're already on 6th gen. I feel like the time period between generations is like getting shorter. That makes sense because her company's like a lot more proactive now. Well, now that it's EDOM and not low-end like it used to be. But anyway, this is my ID, my fan club ID. I put tape on the sleeve to cover up my like actual legal name. We'll go here, and then we have all the cards. I love these ones the most. Not even the selfies. I like the ones, well, it's a selfie, but you know what I mean. Not even the close-up ones, but these sort of like dorky casual ones. I think they're more fun. No. It's important and it is different. Look, I'm just talking about anything at this point. Do any of you guys watch Taskmaster? Have you ever watched that show? I've gotten like very deeply obsessed. I highly recommend it. Like all the seasons are on YouTube for free. I'm not even gonna explain it. You just have to watch it. All right. That's quite cute. And there are large inclusions that came with this as well. There's like posters, but I'm gonna store that like off camera because this is long as hell anyway. And as for upcoming stuff, there's a lot of stuff that's been released recently, which I'm kind of freaking out about. One, did you see that she is re-releasing her Flower Bookmark LP, the like vinyl album? That, I have wanted that for, I've always wanted it. But the thing is that it's, because it was like so limited when it was released, it cost like $1,000 to buy now. And so I had just accepted, like, well, it's not a, whatever, I'm just not gonna get that. I'm not gonna spend $1,000 on something, I'm just not. But then recently I've gotten really into vinyl. Maybe I'll give you a little sneak photo of the albums, my current album collection. I'm just now getting into vinyl, and it made me really, really want that Flower Bookmark LP. I honestly really wish she would release more of her albums on vinyl, but she hasn't. But she's re-releasing it. They're doing a reprinting. I literally could not believe my eyes. I was so shocked. And of course I ordered one. I honestly probably would have ordered two, like just in case, out of like sheer fear and paranoia that like something would happen and it would like break on the way or something crazy like that. I don't know why I just put that energy out into the world, but whatever. But I think you were like only allowed to order one. So I ordered one. I don't think that doesn't come with a photo card. I just wanted to mention that because it's so momentous and exciting for IU album collectors. That's like a big deal. Then, what else is coming up? Because I haven't set up for it yet. There's also, she's finally releasing, it got delayed, but there's a DVD and Blu-ray for her Golden Hour concert, which I'm dying to watch. I'm dying to see what I missed. But that got delayed, but I'm pretty sure that has like paper inclusions and that will come and be with this. And then currently she's doing a like exhibition. I don't know, I'll put stuff on the screen. She's doing like an exhibition, it's called Soongan. There's like, it's like a media art exhibition, but there is a gift shop attached with merchandise. And I think I have everything secured. I actually think I have everything secured twice because I'm paranoid and I'm really, the group order that I ordered all the stuff from, they haven't actually gone to the shop to like purchase it yet. So I'm worried it's gonna sell out before then. So I ended up securing everything a second time from a different seller or from a couple different sellers because, like I said, very paranoid. I can just resell it anyway after, so it's not a big deal if I end up getting both. But there's like all this merch that's like tied to it, and you can only get it if you go to the physical exhibition and go to the shop. So there's like all these different items that come with like one photo card each. There's like a film set that comes with a photo card, and there's like a catalog that comes with a photo card, and there's like some sort of book thing, I can't remember, that comes with a photo card. And then on top of that, and this is the thing I'm really stressed about, there's 10 postcards, and all the postcards are sold individually. You don't buy them as a set, and they've already sold out once, and they had to restock them. So I haven't technically secured, again, with that group order, I supposedly am gonna get all 10 postcards. But if by the time they go, they're sold out again, I've only double secured them. I've only gotten like 7 of them. So who knows? I don't know. This isn't that important. You'll see, I'll get the postcards. Trust me, I'll get the postcards. But that's all coming up soon, and that's gonna be really exciting. I feel like I've ended this with like a really frantic, manic energy that I didn't expect. But if you managed to stick around through this whole thing, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have been well since I've been gone. I think I'm doing a lot better now. And I'd like to post more videos. I'd like to be posting more in the future. And I think finally I have the free time where I can. So expect more from me from the future. I'll mostly be posting my IU stuff. Like I said, I'm still collecting Taeyeon. I ended up deciding to collect Haechan still as well. I'm sorry, I had to. I might show those in the future. I haven't decided. We'll see. But yeah, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.